State lawmakers might criminalize actions they deem disruptive to legislative proceedings under a bill gaining traction in the state capitol also today. Today, a committee advanced a bill to do just that. But as June Leffler reports, some Republicans align with the so-called Liberty faction say the measure goes too far.
It's not the first time that State Representative John Blanton has proposed stiffer penalties for protesters. 2 years ago, Republicans voted in favor of Senate Bill 150, which barred, among other things, gender-affirming care for Kentucky kids. Blanton says the day of the vote, demonstrations got out of hand. That's why he's proposing House Bill 399.
There's nothing wrong with protesting, attempting to make your voice heard. It's as American as baseball and apple pie. That day, if you were on the floor, if you recall, the decorum got so bad, out of control, that literally we had to stop the process, call for a vote, and vote. Some of you may have been wanting to speak that day, and you didn't get the chance to because of the interruptions. That wasn't fair to your 45,000 constituents.
That bill from 2 years ago did pass. At least 19 protesters were arrested that day. All reasons why a leading Democrat voted against House Bill 399.
We were able to conduct business that day. It was a horrible day, but we were able to conduct business. And the moment we start taking people's rights away because we were inconvenienced, it's problematic.
Protesters deemed to impede legislative action could be charged with a misdemeanor at first or a felony for a second incident. And lawmakers could make the call on when to arrest people. Along with 2 Democrats, 2 Republicans voted against the measure. It did advance out of committee in a 13-4 vote.
So when I read legislation, the first question that I ask myself is it constitutional? Right now, this is well-intended legislation. My problem is that in First Amendment law, overbreadth is enough to where even if this is applied in a constitutional manner, the face of the statute can still be struck down.
In House Judiciary, more debate revolved around House Bill 96. It would clarify that not all domestic abuse is physical, making, quote, coercive control worthy of protective orders, too.
And what my hope is that we're going to save lives on the front end and that they don't have to wait to get an EPO so that they can leave. And again, for people that don't practice, this is a ex parte temporary order until you get in front of a judge.
Only one person voted no. While members say tweaks are in order, a majority advanced the bill to the full House for consideration.
I will note that I've sent this to a number of lawyers and judges, all with significant concerns about how it's going to broaden the opportunity for false claims. And that is real, even though it is just a few weeks, because some people lose their jobs if they get EPOs against them. I could think of police officers, corrections officers, and the like, so we have to get it right.
The committee also advanced House Bill 465, targeting illegal street racing. A Democrat from South Louisville filed this bill after multiple incidents of dangerous racing in her city, including one where people rushed a cop car that came to the scene. The committee also advanced House Bill 446 for stiffer penalties for anyone assaulting bus drivers or judges. A criminal case in the murder of a judge in Letcher County is underway. The newly elected representative from Letcher County says the bill is much needed. For Kentucky Edition, I'm June Leffler.
Thank you, June, for that report. The American Civil Liberties Union also opposes House Bill 399. Kentucky's House passed a similar bill last year, but it died in the Senate.